breath do not be stinking that bad. Yes, it do, because when we went to the dentist and the lady told you to open your mouth, her eyelashes fell in your throat, tickled your uvula, and you choked. And we couldn't even sue because it was your fault, hot mouth. They were fake, you dumb, dusty Dorito. No, they was real. Your summertime with no water because you dried it all up, breath, burnt them things right on off. Just say. That's why Shalissa gonna sit with me on the bus instead of you. I don't care, she probably passed out. How so? Because you saying her name probably got her scalp burning all her thoughts. Just said, your breath need life in prison. Don't talk to me no more. Do sign language. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Poor fluorescent. Favor. You know what I meant. Yeah, you right. Them edges ascended right on to heaven, way above you and now beyond me. You stay loving to run your mouth like Forrest Gump. Walk sometime. Hit me like that again before I fart so hard to the point where you're gonna have to pray to get your vision back. Gone somewhere. Above me. Oh, you better talk to the hand, talk to the butt, talk to the woman in the kitchen. That's my mama, because I don't have no car to get the Pizza Hut. Ooh, slug lips. Slug lips? Oh, you got jokes. Oh, you got jokes. Oh, you got jokes. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. You big man. You big man, and it's all good. You daggone big toe with no lotion. Get out my room. Gone somewhere. See, you acting like the pure devil on the Lord's Day. You need to stop being disobedient. Oh, I couldn't even get it out because I'm nervous in my spirit. You got my spirit quaking because you the devil. Ooh, I'm afraid. But guess what? I'm a warrior. You can't get me. The only thing that's fighting your battles is that hot 965-degree breath that's smelling like hot farts and knee pads. Sit down. And you stand up. Ugly. Looking like a uvula with no oxygen. Dry just like your crusty lips during the fall. That's beyond me, my daggone scalp, and Jesus. Shut up. And dry just like the back of your neck that you don't wash either. So we both dry. You don't even know how to spell debt, you skid mark. Yes, I can. See what? I'm waiting. I'm looking dead at it. You get it? Dead at it. You is the dead little ugly. You know what? This is beyond me. You better shut up. That's why your neck built like a telephone pole. And your head built like a lampshade with dookie stains on it. Ugly. You know what? Go to bed. That's why when you dream tonight, you're not gonna see nothing because they dry like your scalp. Oh, be quiet. You wish you had a scalp. Yours done burnt away due to global Wilmington. It's warm in your coconut kneecap. You know what? I'm done with you in this conversation. Dismiss. I am actually very well at games. Thank you very much. Well, from the dookie stains on them jeans, you terrible at games. Deborah the doofus, doofus. I stuttered. But guess what? I got it out. Because you stank. You messed up my brain cells. Oh, you ain't right. You wrong. Let wrong go and be right. Dag. Please. Gosh. Nope, you bongaloo-faloo. That's why I hope your eyebrow get caught up in the swing set. And I hope the little bit of hair you got get tangled up in the monkey bars. Like pole neck. Oh, shut up, you twig Newton. It's fig Newtons, you piece of mulch. Ugh. Gone somewhere. You smell like dookie. Funny. That's why your hairline probably smell like milk and guacamole. And that's on Nothing But Stupid, you ashy ring finger. Ugh, you slow like jet lag. That's why your forehead sits so far back. And what yours doing? Sitting back too like it's summertime. We ain't even got to Thanksgiving yet. You burnt boiled egg, looking like an unsent envelope, smelling like somebody's upper lip with no chapstick. Ooh, get at me. Asta Legos. Asta nothing. Asta tell mama that you didn't wash your booty hole this morning before school. That's stank. You carry around bacteria. Ooh, it's probably crusty. Infection. Sylvia the slow sloth. Oh, so we doing this now, bald-headed Bobby? Oh, yes, we are doing this, crawfish Kathy. You better be quiet, Ashley Alakazam, before you fail, because you're not paying attention to the teacher. She talking, and you over here running your mouth like Forrest Gump. Slow down. I'll never fail Burnt Bertha because I'm smart like that. Oh, you mad? Get happy. Like me. Ugh, I can't stand you. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Well, sit down then. Ooh, how you like that? Oh, that's right, you don't. So, that's why at lunch today, somebody stole your lunch money, and your stomach was barking at you. Bark, bark, bark. It was only 25 centuries, and I had $1 and some change left to get a cookie, so you better shut up. How you feel? I feel good. That's what James Purple said, or is it James Red? James Yellow? James Brown, James Green, whatever color his last name is, I feel good just like him. That's beyond me. And you know why? Because your breath smell like mixed fruit and kneecap hairs. All right, I've had enough. No, you haven't. You still looking like a stale pretzel stick. You always running your mouth like Forrest Gump. Walk sometime. I never walk when I got him running through my mind. Who is him? It better be Jesus walking on water. My boyfriend Fred little ugly. And with that hot breath, he gonna be dead. You so rude. Oh my gosh. Beyond me. Nah, beyond me. Have you not seen your scalp? That thing dry like Sahara. Well, he likes my dry scalp. Then Fred brain must already be fried. Dang, you already messing him up, hot mouth. Ooh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them, you crusty, deformed elbow. Does mama know about Fred? No, she don't. Oh my gosh, you done deep fried mama with that hot breath too? Where's your criminal record? Lord, gosh, criminal. Shut up, you piece of lint. So answer me this. When did you even meet Frog Legs? I mean, Fred. Yesterday. Yesterday where? Before we got out of Thanksgiving, you burnt toaster strudel? Aw, shucks. So you really sneaky. Nah, I'm just a savage. Alright, well, that belt finna be savage in between them cheeks, cause I'm telling mama. Wait, no, you're not. Oh, yes, I am, Waffle Chin. Mama! Oh, yes, I am, Waffle Chin. Mama! What, boy? Do you know Fred? Who, Fred Sanford off TV? Well, I knew him before he died. Dang, her Fred about to die, too. That's tough. Excuse me, what you talking about, flabbermouth? Baldy McBongaloo-faloo, get your alligator lips in here. You can explain for yourself. I'm getting tired of your disrespect. It's disrespect, you cornball. So now that your bald-headed self in here, tell mama who Fred is. Well, I met him at school. Oh, baby, you made a friend. I'm so happy for you. That's beyond me, mama. I'm not a loner. That breath done made you one, and you got flakes in your head, crusty behind. Crusty McCrust. Go away. That's why your forehead shaped like a Christmas ornament that's 99 cents sitting on the clearance rack that nobody want to buy. Ooh. Boy, hush your mouth before I knock you in next Christmas with no presents under the tree. Shut up. All right, sorry. No, I'm not. Run them slick remarks under your breath one more time like a scanning machine and see what happened. And that's gonna be your cheeks. Now, getting back to Fred. Who is he? You need to come brush your teeth with me before we go to bed. And you need to comb them tangled up, vacuum lint built edges too. I was just trying to help your slanky neck behind. Why you even worried about my breath anyway? Because it stays stinking. Nah, that's just your unwashed bully hole that you smelling. I know one thing, you better shut up right now. I brush my teeth, thank you very much. You don't. I'm getting tired of you for real. I'm tired of you being on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your scalp dry like concrete. And your uvula dead, just like mama's pinky toe. Go to bed, find your edges, and leave me alone. Don't get mad now because your breath smell like uncut bacon and Clorox. That's not my problem. Stop lying on my name. How can I lie on a name that Ty didn't even give you in this series in the first place? Done gave me gas. Right. Period. I flustered your buster, you burnt shrimp. Beyond me. Let me go pray before I drop kick you. Only thing that's kicking is what died in your mouth. Lord Jesus, smell like a wet fart with no respect. You never make sense. You built like a piece of lint, you aspired Pop-Tart. My name is Sarah. Psst, you ain't the president. You stink. Go away. What? He do stink. It ain't me. And he is not my president. I get presents at Christmas. I bet you that seat you sitting on, if it could speak, it would say, rise. Because, get up. Why you sitting there for? Why you even here? Who invited you? It wasn't me. Psst. My name is Sarah, and the S in Sarah stands for slavage. You know what your name is? I do. Slug lips. I bet you your pee smell like corn chips. Psst. Hold on, my phone is ringing. Hello? Oh, it's Luther Martin King. What you say? He said he wouldn't stand for this, but he can't sit. Why you can't sit? Oh, because you sitting there. Move. What? Two people can't fit in that seat. You know that. Y'all get on my nerves. Get off of them. I'm just trying to help. He my friend to the end. Go us. Add boy in front of that. Shut up. Come again, you got a boyfriend? Well, Jesus be on my side. Well, I consider him one. Well, how long have you known him? Since we got out for Thanksgiving. Oh, well, guess what? This belt finna break in between them cheeks because I would have loved to know this instead of you hiding it from me like an Easter egg hunt. Bring them cheeky cheeks to me right now. Venaki. Mama, no. Dang, mama finna tear at them cheeks like a Christmas present. Ooh, I'ma move like a snake out the way. Ooh, and I hope a snake slither and bite your big toe while you sleep tonight. Happy Thanksgiving, little ugly. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Excuse me, Cornbread Cornelius. Who in the daggone world is Cornelius, you dirty breadcrumb? Beyond me. Wait a daggone hot diggity minute. Golly. I know I yelled. Go ahead. Say it. No, what went in you and died? Cause that breath bounce sent me. That breath about sent me like an unwanted text message. Oh, you funny. See, this ain't the day for all this. We supposed to be giving thanks. Yeah, and you giving stanks, hot mouth. I'm about to be giving you breath mints and mouthwash for that creature living inside of you. Oh, shut up right now. And that's why you built like some cornbread. And you built like some dressing with burnt edges. Are you talking about your edges? Cause them things charbroiled. Oh, jet lag May the power of these hands compel you. That's why your hairline sits so far back like the kickoff line on the football field. Oh, you crusty macaroni noodle gone somewhere. Gosh, jet lag. It's Christmas Day, you bald-headed mistletoe. Whoop-de-doo, you lopsided Santa hat. You know Santa Claus should have put you on his naughty list. Nah, he should have put Jesus on there because he didn't place edges on your big old head. That's beyond me. I think not, you better shut up and stop disrespecting Jesus like that. Oh, beyond me. Deck the halls with Bowser, shut up. Fa la 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 la. This ain't over. I want you to have that same energy in 2020, you ashy milk dud. Yeah, you too, you molded candy cane. That thing rotten, just like your breath. Ha! Dead. Beyond me. Oh, I see you trying to get on Santa Claus naughty list for 2020, huh? I see that with both my eyes. I see very clearly. And you know what? That's why the back of your neck built like a parking lot with no cars. Oh! Spacey. And the back of your neck probably smell like goat cheese and computer paper, you crusty neck sweat. I'm on the 9, you know my hips don't lie. But them vocal cords do. Who told you you could sing? The Holy Ghost. Sloth lips. More like the Holy No. Ha ha! Oh, you better shut up. The Lord is love. I think yes, but them vocal cords, I think not. The Lord may be love, but he loved the fact that you can't sing. Ha! That's why your breath stink with your bald-headed self. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. And your singing is a lie. Choose your option, slug lips. Oh, you think you funny. That's why the back of your neck built like a toilet plunger. And them hairs on the back of your neck crinkled up like them pages in your diary. Ooh. No, they not. Wait a minute. My diary? What you mean? Lil Pasco peed on him this morning. When did we even get a dog? Look at your feet. Oh, see, you trying to get your eyelashes plucked off. I don't got corns like mama. Dang, mama got corns and buns. I pray she don't ever step on my foot. She gonna cut me. Anyways, he always been here. Bark, bark, bark. Oh my gosh, you decrust? You detrust? Dang, make it make sense. Oh my gosh, you decrust? You detrust? Dang, make it make sense. Disgust me! I'm sorry that my bladder doesn't lie. And my gas don't either, Baldy McBongaloo. Ooh, you better take shelter because Earthquake Sarah just happened. Now you dead wrong for that, sitting up here smelling like the Great Depression without the great in it. Go on somewhere with your stinking behind. Yeah, it's stank. How you like them apples? I don't, you over-toasted croissant. You're big mad, aren't you? Yeah, whatever. Got turds in your underwear. You done duke it. Just unsanitary. Move somewhere, you stink. Got my nostrils crying. Oh boy, it's a new year. But your breath still gonna remain stale like it always do anyway. You can't be talking about nobody's breath being stale when yours smell like hot sausages and cornrow control. Oh, don't you dare fluster my buster like that ever again with your stupid self. Don't be mad at me because your breath smell like bike seats. And yours smell like you've been chewing on dry erase markers ever since that was manicured. I think not. What you just say? Manicured, you dumb fart. Big dumb and small brain. It's manufactured. And we ain't learned that word in class yet, you door hinge. So you can take that up with Miss Cholesterol. No. That's why you built like a bull ankle. And you built. You is built like an exhaust pipe. And the back of your neck smell like some stinking stale bacon strips and coleslaw. That's why you smell like an apricot. Built like a tater tot. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Pine-headed pine cone. And you built like a toe knuckle giving turn signals. Stupid. Oh, snaps, I'm glowing. Fool, that's the ring light, tennis ball head. Oh, you just a hater. Anyways, I'm not, because it's a new year. So, new year, new me. No, new year, no edges. You're still bald, and your breath smell like some past gas. That's sad. And what else is sad is the fact that you still look dusty, your breath is musty, and your neck so long it can wrap around 5 pieces. That's why they call you Mr. Krusty. Was I supposed to laugh? Well, I did. Joke's on you. I see you brought that same energy I mentioned on Christmas Day into 2020, bug-eyed. You told me to, you crusty cornflake. Well, I thought you wouldn't take the offer, you dusty dumble-dee-ba-dee, doofaloo. That's personification. It's called alliteration, broomstick lips. That's why you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Whoa, mister. Don't you fluster my buster trying to steal my taglines. That's my deal, wood logs. That's not yours. Whoa there, sister. It's called dialogue. But nothing except the one that got cheeks added on to it. And he gonna be mad at you too also because he been working on your teeth for so long and now they gonna fall out. Ooh. Empty mouth, pumpkin head. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Not my fault you gonna need dentures. Dad, you got me acting slow like jet lag. Move! Contagious! Bro, your breath probably smell like scallops and elbow shaving. And I bet you your eyelashes look like tree branches when you by yourself. Your teeth look like cracked seashells. Your lips sag into your belt buckle. Your nose longer than my attention span. Your non-existent edges are beneath me like your grades. And that's beyond me. That's why you look like a chewed up Cheez-It. Ooh. Get it. Sarah, you can't be talking when your gallbladder shaped like a McFlurry. And tie your upper lip shaped like a sat-on chicken McNugget, you McDummy. That's why the longitude and latitude of your breath is highly disturbing. And you shaped like a cracked alien bone high off stupidity. And your nostrils about as wide as the spaceship they ride in, slug lips. And the back of your unbig back look like a continent. And you built. You is built like a stepped-on floor mat. And that is mind-boggling. Alright, listen up, you burnt bottom lip. What you want, you unbuttered croissant? Excuse me, you sat on couch cushion. I was just wanting to ask you a question. And the question is, why your knees still stink? Over here, walking around here, smelling like scalp oils and picture frame dust. Okay, see, this is what we not finna do. You sitting up here built like a burnt honey bun with no glaze, but only charbroiled crunches on it. Get out my face. Oh, you better shut up while you still got them lips to talk. And you better stop running your mouth and start walking it before I de-eyelash them eyelids. Boy, be quiet. You can't be talking when you sitting up here smelling like stuck on stupid with a side of shredded lettuce. Sarah, shut up, cause when mama be combing your hair, it sound like lettuce and corn chips having a battlefield fight on your top of your head. You know what? That's why you built like the crack in the sidewalk. And you built like a daggone dartboard. While your forehead is as long as the space bar on somebody's top lap. Just look at you. Yes, look at me. I'ma slap you. No, slug lips. You look left behind using wrong words. It's called the laptop. Ugh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Well, get out. I'm tired of you being in my space, you dusty toenail. Okay, first of all, you the man one up here smelling like extension cords dipped in jelly juice. Make that make sense, you ugly puckered up eyelid. Ugh, that's why your back shaped like a toilet plunger. And your lips shrivel up like some Shrang Dookie links in the toilet. And your kneecap shaped like the toilet handle. Underarm hair. That's why you put the do in mildew, because you do be stinking. Hello, no voicemail. And you put the you in rug because that's what the back of your head feel like. How you know that? You don't be touching my scalp. Because every time we had altar call, the laying hands person would get carpet burn. Go on somewhere with all that pooga wooga slug lips and learn how to stop running your mouth and start walking it. That's why your breath smell like envelopes and post-it notes. Move! And yours smell like sinus medicine and chili powder. Move! Gosh. See, now your throat bothered. God don't like ugly. Dang, stop looking at me. God. Now, why would I want to look at somebody that's built like a polar bear's ankle? Don't you dare fluster my buster ever again like that. Stupid. It ain't my fault the back of your neck smell like train smoke. And your diddly dum crunchy eyelashes built like windpipes. And you built like an ingrown tree root. And you smell like who did it and why with a side of unwashed crack bully hole syndrome. That's why the bottom of your chin built like a toe knuckle. And the top of your lippy lips built like an extension cord. And the under your chin it smell like cold slaw. That's why you smell like water. You can't even smell water with your toe up nostrils. They lost just like your edges. Reroute yourself. You reroute yourself. That's why you smell like a used game controller. And you built. You is built like a corn dog. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Bug eyes. Pine cone. Oh, dang, the front of your nose built like a bus light. And your breath smell like bus seat. Excuse me, you bookmark. Beep. Get on the bus, kids, time to go to school. Bus seat. Shut up. That's why you smell like an evaporated fart. Ugly. And I won't, that's why you built like a stretched out yoga mat. That's why your belly button smell like a car engine oil. And that's why it smell like cream cheese and peanuts behind your ears. And you smell like worn box braids and used flip-flops. How you know what warm box braids smell like, you old scalp sniffer? Fluster my buster again, you old outlet. Oh, that's beyond me with your old bald head busted self. Oh, stupid head, that's why you built like a letdown that can't come up. Oh, hush up, fool. You over here looking like a knee injury. And you smell like an unclean ankle crevice. And you built. You is built like a AA battery, stupid. That's why your belly button smell like eggs and envelopes, you onion. Paperclip. Just look at you. Oh my gosh, look at me. Now start looking at me. Dang. Over there with your breath smelling like stale pickles. It look like your breath smell like bus brakes. And your breath smell like some chewed on toothpicks. No ma'am, yours smell like straight up grocery bags and race car pipes. Don't you fluster my buster like that, you lopsided toe knuckle. That's why you built like a set-on fart, you egg roll. And you built like the lamp in Pixar, you flimsy neck. Breath up here smelling like the inside crevices of a cooking skillet. Shut up, you old crusted claustrophobic corn chip. And I want you old burnt bald-headed buffoon. Stupid. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. You look like you sniff collard green leaves. And you shaped like one, you acorn. That's why the back of your neck smell like sauerkraut, coleslaw, and cigarette ashes, you dirty neck. And you built like the sweat that's probably sitting in between your crack. Glazed bun. Don't you fluster my buster, cause last time I checked, you is built. Built. You is built. Like the plus in BET Plus, you turd. You know what? You is built. Built. You is built like a tree stump. The same way your forehead built like a plane landing zone, you apricot. Oh, shut up with your daggone ugly self. That's why you smell like some old corroded daggone crunch and munch. And you smell like a rusted belly button piercing. That's why your body built like a Ferris wheel that ain't moving. Oh! It's just stuck with no oil. That's why the back of your neck smell like hot dog water and feet. And your scalp smell like propane gas and M&M's, you old crusted toe knuckle. Oh, don't you fluster my buster, you upside down trapezoid. Lizard lock. Shut up, that's why you smell like who did it and why, you inside out earring bag. Stop talking to me, dang, your breath smell like a whole truck stop. Beep, beep, I'm here. You get on my nerves, get off of them. And your breath also smell like an oil change with no tune-up. And the back of your neck smell like mustard, hot mouth. Oh my gosh, have you seen yourself lately? Sure have. Have you seen yourself? Yup, I look good. Lies, you look like bunions and corns on somebody's foot. Well, you ugly with your introverted eyelids. What's introverted is them edges. They lost and will never be found. That's why your pinky toe shaped like an uncooked hush puppy, stupid. And the back of your neck slit like some unshaved potatoes, slug lip. You know what? At this point, I'm about up here with you. If you talking about your breath, that's death beyond me. What a rumble. You can't be talking with your breath up there smelling like paprika and bookshelf dust. And yours smell like some garlic spread and oatmeal, you brake handle. You the one with breath kicking like two left ankles. And you the one sitting up here with your neck built like a pack of busted biscuits. That's why your ugly self built like an email. And you built. You is built like an uncolored bottom lip. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your edges fell off like bristles on a tree, you dumb fart. And your common sense fell down the toilet along with your turds, you ugly nostril. Sarah, what you plan on getting for Christmas? A box of common sense for you, crayon mouth. Well, gosh diddly darn, what a rumble coming from your lippy lips, calabash shrimp. That's why you built like an unsent text message, crawfish knee. And you smell like who did it and why with a side of oil and vinegar, stank mouth. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Oh, calm down, you old rusted bed screw. And you calm up, you dumb dusty Dorito. Who you calling dusty when you got cobwebs probably sitting in your belly button hole looking like a walk-through Halloween attraction? Says the one that got a neck built like a spray bottle nozzle. You know what? You can't be talking with your breath probably smelling like a freshly used weed eater. I don't even know why you even laughing when you built like the pinpoint location emoji.
Hey, tone that down.
You have arrived. You old GPS, giant peanut scalp. I'm weak. Valentine's Day is coming up. Let me be your Valentine. You about made me throw up. That's just wrong. Man, I was just playing. And Fred played you. That's why you Valentine-less. So are you because you smell like tree bark and corn chips. And you stink with your crunchy scalp. I got a bae. And what's her name, lamppost neck? Being awesome every day. I am the bae. If we weren't siblings, you would want me. Oh, I think not. That was the straight devil that just spoke. Call me the devil again, and I'ma tie your eyelashes to the bedpost. Wake up, can't even blink. I know one thing, you better shut up. That's why you single, built like a pine cone. And what you look like? Taught from the floor up. Jesus looked at you and said, that's beyond me. I'ma put her on pause for a second. She gonna load a little bit. And right now you're still buffering. Ankle sweat Amanda, bald head Belinda, corn chip Kathy, Dumble D, Dorothy. Enough! I'm tired of your shenanigans. You mean shut up right now! Beyond me! Yell at me me again and I'ma knock your teeth all the way to Neverland. Excuse me, Crawfish Crunch. Why you let baldhead Belinda sit in my seat at lunch today? Because you was taking so long to get out the lunch line. I can't help that mustache Martha was taking her good old precious time to put them green beans on my plate. Her old self. You built like a green bean. And your scalp built like a brick wall. When mama be over there brushing your nappy head, it sound like she be crunching on apples. Unhealthy. You got jokes. My scalp is not dry. Oh, yes, it is, because when the power went out in school the other day, I think it's because your big old dry like Sahara scalp sucked up all the electricity currents. Just say it. Oh, you better shut up. I think not. I won't. Oh, yes, you will smell like the armpit section of a jacket. Just musty. And you smell like clouds. Ooh, get at me. How you know what clouds smell like? Because every time you open your mouth, you send me straight to Jesus. Hey God. My breath do not be stinking that bad. Yes, it do, because when we went to the dentist and the lady told you to open your mouth, her eyelashes fell in your throat, tickled your uvula, and you choked. And we couldn't even sue because it was your fault, hot mouth. They were fake, you dumb, dusty. And Mother Nature really got me chopped like some cube steak. Mother Nature isn't the cause of this concrete lips. It's
Pause, ma'am. Pause, ma'am. Pause, ma'am. We don't say that name up in this house.
Who do you think you're talking to? You're not an adult. You messed up lunch meat. You're a child. Yup, I'm a child of God that's finna slap you to sleep under the spirit with these holy hands. Don't test me if you ain't got no Scantron. Shut your broccoli neck, crunchy, crusty cornbread with no milk in it built self up. And shut your pulled pork, pulled edges with no grease to lay them things down self up. See? You need help! You need more help on how to apply chapstick to them crusty lips. I bet if you lick them right now, you gonna cut yourself. Oh, you better shut up right now. And you better pray right now. Them lips crying for mercy.
Mercy! Mercy! We need mercy! And you is dirty! Dirty! Go wash, filthy Franklin!
Oh, so you got jokes, huh? Oh, no, sir. I got the facts. And you stank. And that's on what? A washing rag, soap, and several prayers. You better move. Why in the world was you slobbing sleeping in Miss Cholesterol's class last week? Because she was talking about the alphabet the whole time. My name is Sarah, not alphabet, so it didn't apply to me. You slow like jet lag. We was learning the alphabet, you crunchy croissant. Shut up, you Oompa Loompa from the jungle. Don't get mad because I called you out on it, Sledgehammer. Who you calling? You know what? Leave a message at the beep. Beep. And plus, I ain't even have to listen because I was throwing plenty of Z's. Hello, you piece of coleslaw. Tone that down, you piece of calabash. It just rolls off the tongue. Calabash. So stupid. You get on my nerves. Get off of them with your irregular hairline. Look like it's playing Twister. Right foot on yellow. Hush up, you dusty DVR box. Hush down, you cracked up elevator button. You twisted up hand sanitizer's nozzle. You old farted on bing bag pillow. Peanut head. Applesauce. You look like a rested on elbow. And you built like a sat on butt cheekbone. You know what? You smell like mayonnaise without the E on the end, you dumb doofus. Ugly. Who you calling dumb? You built like the toenail that's looking to the left. Bruh, shut up with your droopy palm tree neck built self. Ugly, neck leaning this way and your thoughts up at the ceiling. Stupid. You just lopsided. You built like a shut-up. That's probably why the back of your neck smell like glazed oranges and Funyuns. And your breath smell like box tops and dry glue scraggly. See, you can go on with all that pooga wooga. You can go on with that because that's why your edges be falling off like a press-on fingernail. Ha ha ha. Miss Unstable. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your pores stink. Smelling like watermelon and dookie. All that quiet. You the perfect example of if Stank was a person. And that's on a big old dot. You built like a dot. You old stupid. You so stupid. And you built like an ironing board with them forehead wrinkles. Now go move. You know what? Can I tell you something? Excuse me, you flimsy shoe shrink. I know you heard me. And did. But you was talking to something, sir. My name is Sarah. You just stuck on all types of stupid. Oh, so now you're trying to act all Pacific. Like the ocean? Your brain just toasted like a Pop-Tart. It's pronounced Pacific. Look at you looking like a bit off churro. We ain't even learned that word yet. Boy, hush. The only reason why I didn't come out right is because your stupidness latched onto me as if I had the chronicle virus. And I'm stupid. Pot calling the corn kernel kettle green. Or is it turquoise? Nah, that thing yellow. Just shut up. The only thing that's about to go up is your eyelashes when I flick them with the tip of my toenail, you hammered screw. Bro, be quiet. That's why it's still gonna feel like summer is here even though it's fall. How is that, you crunchy granola bar? Because your breath system got a whole gas factory running through it. All we need to do is add the charcoal. And I'm gonna need for you to shut your mouth. It smell like a straight up gas factory and not from what you talking about, from the cheeks. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Pooter rooter from the tutor. Mouth. Stupid. Quit ticking your tongue out at me, cause your breath smell like the back of your mama neck, ugly. And that's why your daddy with my mama right now. Ooh, get me at that. No, he not. No, 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 he not. No. You better shut up and stop yelling at me. You better show me some RPSEWT. That's what Aretha Franklin said. You better listen to her, and you better listen to me too, because I'm a girl, you a boy. You're not supposed to yell at girls, so you better shut up. You mean. I was starving in my mama belly. I was supposed to be eating and you daggone ate up all the food, greedy behind. That's because I'm a growing boy. I gotta eat my food. I was hungry. Don't be jealous. You should have stole my food out of the air, because we didn't have plates or forks. You could have just grabbed it with your mouth, and you didn't, but I ate it all. You know what? I'm just tired of you. You like a whole fart. You linger too long, and you stay around me all the time. Everybody fart in this world, so therefore you around in this world all the time, because we in the same class, and we sit beside each other. I don't know why the teacher do that. She's stupid. You is stupid. Your edge is about as long as my armpit hair, and I barely got any of that. And that's why you bought your chin hair off eBay, ugly. Don't talk to me tomorrow in class either. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to. I don't have to. Unless God tells me to do so. And if he don't, I'm not. And with that being said, leave me alone. Why you staring at me? Stop staring at me. I'ma tell my mama. You know what? That's why your mama bald-headed. Where her hair go? She ain't got none. Ugly. You better shut up. That's why you got a fruit cup and I got a granola bar. Ooh. Get at me. I don't care that you got a granola bar. That's why your shoes talking more than you participate in class. Ugly. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. I'll never get on your nerves, cause you stank. That's not me stanking. No, that's not me. That's your little bully hole. That's why you built up like an eyelash. I'm telling my daddy. I don't care. I don't care. Tell your daddy, you not gonna get him anyway. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. I got him on P-Dial. All I gotta do is click one button, boom, he answer. Hello? What you want, son? Yeah. You can't do that. Oh my gosh, why you sitting in my seat again? I don't know. Ask Jesus. He knew I was gonna be sitting in your seat when he created me in my mama belly. Well then, rise up then. I can't rise up. That's Andra Knight's song. What's her name? I Rise Up. She came up with that song, not me. It's copyrighted. That's wrong. You can't do that. I'ma sit down. I'ma rise down. How about that? Oh, you get on my last nerves. That's why your little brother smell like goldfish. That's why the top of your lip, it smell like you been licking the crevice of your mama toesy toes. Ugh, that's nasty. Don't talk to me. That's just dirty. You nasty. Now I know what you be doing. You go home, you be licking your mama's toes. Mama, can I lick your toes today? She be like, yeah, and you lick it. Nasty, ugly. That's not true at all. Stop putting lies on my name. I don't even know how to spell my name yet, because we learning that this week. But still, don't be putting lies on my name. My mama got a pedicure, and your mama don't got no pedicure. Her toes look like fungus. My mama do got a pedicure, because her toes, she went to the nail shop yesterday and got a pedicure. So you need to shut up. You need to shut up right now, because you just need to stop telling them lies on my name. I don't know how to spell my name either, but we gonna learn together. How about that? You better stop it. I don't wanna learn that with you. You know why? Cause you stink. You smell like fish and canola oil. And you look like a nostril. Sniff that, ugly. That's why I don't like sitting beside you. You annoying. You bugging me, and I don't even like bugs. Ugh. You sitting in my seat, so I gotta sit in your seat. I don't wanna sit in your seat. I'm sitting in your seat cause you sitting in my seat. Seat. I don't even know how to spell seat, but I know how to say it. Ugh. Why are we siblings? Because my mama got with your bald-headed daddy and they did the baby shark do and then we was born. Don't say that. The reason why she bald-headed is because you ate up all the food that she was feeding us when we was in her belly 9 months ago. Wait. I can't count yet. We learning that this week. But that ain't the point. But yeah, you ate up all the food. That's why I'm bald-headed. That's why I gotta wear a scarf around my forehead, because my forehead big because you ate up all the food. Ugly. I ain't say nothing about your mama being bald-headed, but now I know she is bald-headed because she be wearing all them different color wigs. That's why. Now I know. Ooh, you exposed your own mama. How terrible is that you threw her under the rug? Ooh, you should have threw yourself under the rug because you stank. You a dust bunny. I don't like you. You knew what I meant when I said my mom was bald headed. You knew what I meant. I meant my daddy. But now you know. Ooh, I don't care. And you don't think you slick because you still ate up all the food. I was starving in my mama belly. I was supposed to be eating and you daggone ate up all the. So how you feel? I ain't feeling you. You smell like sauerkraut and bed sheets. Peed on. That's stank. Oh, no to the no. Don't be mad because we sold out quicker than you. I don't care, Patches. That's why your forehead match your scalp. Because they both bald-headed. Ooh. Also, we stopped traffic with our long lines. Ooh, get at me. So, we always had long lines regardless. Any day of the week. Except Sundays. Because that's God's day. We gotta pray. Well, at least our lines was longer than your eyelashes. And at least our chicken was thicker than your eyebrows because I see God took yours up in the rapture. Ooh, can't find them. Need a magnifying glass? I don't have no money because I'm a child. Goodbye, pasta luegos. Adios. That's probably why your bully hole got a rash in it. Ew, that's unsanitary. And that's why you ain't got no edges because they all grew under my armpits. Yeah, God did that on purpose. I got to get picked up early today and you didn't. I don't care. It's only because you had a detra opinion for your teeth. Yup, and you didn't. That's why the bottom of your neck smell like sweat and onions. Ooh, that stank. And yours probably smell like the crack of Aunt Geneva's booty and her ingrown toenail. That's disgusting. You better shut up before I tell mama on you. And if you do, I'ma tell her how you got your green circle moved to red like ketchup. That's beyond me. You mean. You shouldn't have been digging out that wedgie in your bully hole at lunchtime. That's contagious. Ooh, get at me. Don't touch me. You can't be my friend. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. I never want to get on you because you built like a macaroni noodle with no cheese. Be quiet. That's why you gonna be bald-headed by age 9. How so, Baldy? Because Jizz gonna go back to his little art gallery when he drew you and erase it off. He can't do that because I'm already here. And you need to be gone like a fart. Dissolve, please. You stay picking on me. Why you do that? Because your breath smell like some old carrot juice and neck sweat. That's beyond me, my mama, and Jesus. Shut up. Why do you always sit beside me in class? I don't know. Ask Miss Cholesterol. She takes the rooster every day. You diddly dum ding fling. It's Miss Collins and it's rooster, not roster. I mean it's roster, not rooster. You burnt hot pocket. Be quiet and shut your mouth like they did in Bird Box. Don't speak. Yeah, that need to be you. You shut up, you know eyebrow elephant before I knock your eyebrows all the way down to your belly button hole. Ugh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you fell in shapes. You can't even tell a triangle from a circle. Ooh, get at me. Yes, I can. The shape of your bowling ball built head is the shape of a circle. I know you be thinking globally. Ooh. Trap your lips, Martha. At least I'm full of knowledge and wisdom. My name is not Martha, you ashy elbow. You can't even spell Windowism right. Cause you slow. SLOE. Get like me. I'm the best speller in the world. That's probably why I never won the spelling bee, because I was too good. No, you didn't win because you can't spell. And you can't even pronoun the word correctly. Sylvia the slow. Why was you farting during nap time today? Cause mama made them baked beans last night with them hot dilly dogs. Well, you should have told your stomach to be quiet because I couldn't even dream correctly. You better shut up. You could barely hear me. Oh, yes, I could. You rumbled the ground like fee, fi, fo, fum. You ain't built like no giant. You built like a pretzel stick with no salt. Oh, no. My gas didn't do that. My gas did not do that. It was your block cement head when it hit the ground and started up Hurricane A through Z. They had a whole family reunion without my permission. Ooh, that's trespassing. Where the popo at? Wheel. You arrested. No. You better stop it. That's beyond me and my height. I'm only 5'3". Well, that's not my problem. That's Jesus' problem. Cause he made your ugly self. And you know what? By the time we graduate from kindergarten, or are we in first grade? You know what? I don't even know. But you gonna fail regardless. Oh, I'm trying out for the basketball team tomorrow. Your head already built like one. You already got the spot by default. Already breaking the rules before you even get on the team. Shaking my head. How you trying to play me when God already played you by not placing no edges on them ball patches on the side of your head? Oh, you better shut up, you pinky toe with a toenail smaller than your expectations and your standards. Ooh, get at me. I came for you, and you can't come for me. Ooh, get at me. I see I'm getting under your skin. Even the soap should be doing that, but I see it don't because you be walking around here smelling like bologna and 2-ply toilet paper. And you built like a crock pot. That's why you're not big enough to be on the team. You're not even tall enough. Yes, I am tall enough. I'm 5'3". Yeah, right. More like 3'3". Your attitude and your forehead on 5'3". But you know what? That's above me and my thoughts. I'm bothered. Oh, hush up. Your breath smell like a deflated football and helium. Ooh. Stank. Oh, you get on my nerves. In church today, you was shut up for distraction because I couldn't even follow along in the daggone reading in the Bible because you was over there being a distraction. How so? Because your daggone bobblehead self was snoring during communication. It's pronounced communion, you burnt onion slice. Oh, I can't believe you act like this. That's why you unholy. Get re-holy. Sinner. What's unholy is the fact that God put your edges where your eyebrows is. Ooh, and you barely even got those. Dispersed. You need to get baptized for running your mouth like Forrest Gump and not moonwalking like Michael Jackson. Slow down. Man, you always referencing somebody else instead of yourself. That's why you built up like a bank with no money. Ooh, bro. And your head built like Walmart with no toy section. Ooh, get at me. Oh, be quiet, you unwashed shower curtain. I know one thing, you better shut up, you unused bologna slice. Oh, that's what we do when you burnt toast with hair on it. When I grow older, I'ma get this bag. And you need to get some Tic Tacs too, your breath smell like toilet water. You always ruining the moment, you acorn. No, you ruin the moment when you open your mouth. That's above me. And Jesus too. He don't want that stankiness entering heaven like that. That's disrespectful. He has the power to fix it with his finger. No, not really. Your breath burnt the power as soon as your mouth opened. Your breath is hotter than 19 fireplaces put together. At this point, you need to be the understudy for the dragon and Shrek, because that's hot. Ooh, you stay getting on my nerves. Get off of them. And you know what else? You're built like an ironing board. Elite. At least I'm still gonna have more money than you when I grow up. Lies you tell, the money you making is lunch money for school, and you already spending that every day, already failing money management. Fool is called magnificent, you dweedle-dumb doofus. Both of y'all slow like jet lag. It's management. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, you already doing what mama just said. And you already in debt and you not even in college yet. Ooh, beyond me. What happened to the rest of my Halloween candy? I ate it all. Why? It wasn't even yours, you corrupted flash drive. Oh, you better calm that attitude and find some gratitude, little ugly. I ate it because the night was almost over. What's over is your edges. Gone like my candy. Why did you eat it? Because the next day was, November the 1st. And it wouldn't have been Halloween no more. And just because it's Halloween candy doesn't mean you have to eat it all on Halloween, slug neck. Well, by the time No Flimber came in, the candy would have been expired. I was trying to help your daggone doorbell built head looking self out. You finna be the one sick with cavities. You gonna need dentures and you haven't even hit pubers yet. Oh, you better shut up right now. Jesus is disappointed in your behavior. He disappointed in you too because you ate all my daggone candy. Doesn't the Bible say thou shalt not steal? Oh, you a sinner. But nothing except the one that got cheeks added on to it. And he gonna be mad at you too also because he been working on your teeth for so long and now they gonna fall out. Oh, at recess today, why did you push me in the mud? Because we was playing tag and you was in my way. So, my neck popped. You could have said, execute me. It's excuse me, you burnt biscuit. How you expect me to say that to you correctly when you can't even pronounce it right? Slow like jet lag. Gone somewhere. Aw, shucks, you better shut up them lips right now. Disrespectful. Yeah, whatever. Just know when we play house tomorrow, you gonna be the dog.
Hey, why the dog?
Because dogs ain't got no edges and that will fit right in with you. Bark, bark, bark. Beyond me and my incoming edges and Jesus. Hasta Lego. Don't be getting mad because you suck at games, you unrecycled water bottle. Ooh. Excuse me, you burnt PB&J. Why did you use my purple crayon in class last week without my permission? Because we were sitting next to each other in class and I needed it for my race car wheels, ding dong. Well, you could have asked first, you dumb introverted toe knuckle. And you still ain't asked Jesus where your edges fell off yet, so no need to ask you anything. Oh, you better shut up. Your hungry self probably ate them. Now, why would I do that knowing how that hot comb make your scalp smell like some sizzle fried scrambled eggs and burnt bacon strips? That's nasty. Whoa, see, that's why your neck built like the inside of a windowsill, stupid. And the inside of your nostrils built like the tunnel that the Polar Express went through. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. I think not. That's why your breath smell like leg sweat, dead feet, and cottage cheese, ugly. And yours smell like sauerkraut, onions, and scalp crinkles, you dumb fart. That's why you built. You is built like a turkey toenail. Excuse me, Crawfish Crunch, why did you not join virtual class today? Because I felt like your slow self needed it more than I did, so I made room. Only a stuck-on stupid other person would say that. Oh, you better not do me. I thought I was doing your stupid self a little favor. Nah, the only favor you was doing was setting yourself up for setbacks, stupid self. Okay, I ain't got time for you today. Your energy is giving off stale broccoli and hot dog water. Oh, I think not. That's your underarm smelling like seaweed with a side of tilapia. Oh my gosh, what the world did you just speak in cursive? Say that again. I said tilapia, blubber lips. Ooh, it's pronounced tilapia. Ooh, you slow like jet lag. And you slow like slug lips. That's why you built like the 2 in 2021, you inside out egg roll. And you is built. You is built like a hog mouth. Ooh, you get on my nerves. Get off of there. And your body, yada, built like a bookshelf. Stupid, read something. Excuse me, turtleneck Thompson. Why was you up late last night playing forklift? Fool, it's pronounced Fortnite. And because I can. Like, mind the business that don't pay you, sloth neck. Listen here, slug lips. I was asking you a general question. That's why you built like a forklift. And you built. You is built like Grandma Janita's chin hair. Oh, don't you dare fluster my buster like that ever again, because she got more hair up under her chin than hair up under your armpits, you busted up music nose. You can't be talking when all your edges that was supposed to end up on your head ended up under her chin. Now that's a bald-headed shame. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of there. Tell that to Grandma Janita when you call her tomorrow asking for your edges back. That's why your forehead look like an empty sandbox. And the back of your neck built like a slip and slide with no water. Just dry out. So, how was the call with Aunt Janine? She said to me, it's the genetics, baby, and told me to keep praying to God. Well, at this point, God done threw the bucket that had your edges in it because you here on earth without any right now. You know what? That's why the front of your forehead shaped like a fire hydrant. And your forehead longer than a pedestrian crosswalk pathway. Okay, and the back of your neck smell like brisket. And the front of your forehead smell like sweat glands and pulled pork, your unwired ceiling fan. And your stupid self built like a busted burrito. Who you calling busted when you built? You is built like a neck bone. You know what? That's why your breath smell like tractor oil and busted exhaust pipes, you dusty Dorito. And yours probably smell like dirty belly button holes and cornstarch, your unwashed earlobe. Ew, you better shut up. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Yeah, lizard lips, tone that down. That's why you smell like a musty corn dog nugget, ugly. You dumb fart. You smell like eggs. Happy metamorphic day. Sarah, what you just said, yay? I said what I said and you heard what I said, because if you didn't hear what I said, you won't be asking about what I said. Well, all of what you just said got you looking stuck on stupid. It's memorial. Okay, I know. Memorial. You over roasted egg roll. Oh, you better not fluster my buster on this holiday like that. For we're not even celebrating you in the first place, and if anything, we'll be celebrating the memory of your edges because they've been dead since birth. You know what, you old pancake platter, don't come for me. That's why you built like the Cupid shuffle. And you built. You is built like the corner of the American flag. And your neck shaped like the pole that the flag swings on, ugly. And you smell like a stale hamburger patty with no grill marks on it, you slug. You get on my nerves. Get off of them, you overboard, unwanted, hot diggity dog, stupid shit. That's why you built like a piece of salad, earwax breath. Hey turd. Bye slug lips. You got me chopped like some cube steak. All I was trying to say was that I'm the better sibling. Yeah, better at smelling like mildew and cayenne pepper. Oh, don't you fluster my buster, you mushed up Swiss roll. And you smell like Swiss cheese and edge control gel, dry scalp. That's why your underarm hairs look like collard green strands. And that's why you built. You is built like a pizza roll. And your breath smell like one with a side of death. I think now when you wake up every day, that's the definition of your breath, hot scalp. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why I always tell you to brush your teeth before you wake up thanking God, because you gonna put him into an eternal sleep if you don't. Stink mouth. My breath don't be stinking that bad. That bad it do be stinking. Yes, it does smell like 2 rotten piggy toes that's been playing hopscotch since the I Have a Dream speech. Ty, why you up here making Miss Cholesterol's degree look inaccuracy? Same thing I'm now worried about, because it's obvious that you fail reading, writing, and speech. See, what we not finna do is run our mouths without walking them first. And see, what we not gonna do is fluster my buster today. That's beyond me. Child, anyways, you can't count, and I'm not even surprised. And your breath smell like back at the barnyard, but I ain't surprised about that either. Oh, you better shut up. Don't try to turn this back on me, sloth neck. This supposed to be part 63, yet you claim the last part was part 63. Okay, I miscounted. So what? What you mean, so what? You slow like jet lag, that's what. See, that's why the back of your head built like a VCR tape, ugly. And your neck crevices smell like blue cheese and goat milk, ugly. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your head shaped like an unplugged lava lamp, iguana breath. Ugh, got him. With you knowing that we traveling to Colorado today, why you still ain't finished packing? Listen here, corn dog, I'll pack when I'm ready. Well, your sloppy Joe built self gonna be looking stuck on stupid, left behind, looking slow like jet lag. You know what? I hope your hairline catch jet lag to and from color adios amigos. Oh, that's beyond me. What you just said, yay? I said color audio amigos, you porcupine toe knuckle. Still sounding foolish. That's why you built like a sloth's ankle. Oh, don't you dare fluster my buster, you charbroiled broccoli and carrot mix. See, I hope your edges get caught up in the zipper of your suitcase. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you built like a toilet plunger, ugly. And you built. You is built like a lampshade. You better shell up cause your elbows dry like scalp with your crooked pinky toe giving GPS directions. Now what you say about packing? What did you think about Space Jam 2? Your forehead. See, you got me chopped like some cube steak. What you mean my forehead? I mean, look at that thing. All that space in there be jamming up your brain waves. The movie should have been about you. Now you acting real stuck on stupid. No, you rotten bologna slice. I'm answering your question. Two different battles. See, what's the battle is the fact that your non-existent edges are still fighting their way through to make it onto your bald head. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you built like Longhorn Steakhouse in the movie. It's foghorn, leghorn, you burnt brisket. That's why you smell like Tweety Bird sweaty armpits. And you built like Taz Manifestations, the devil, middle toenail, you burnt bunion. And you is built. You is built like a lizard. And slug lips, you giving very much a kneecap in need of lotion. Shut up. Bro, why did you allow your big head to take up all the bed space? You better not test me without a Scantron, fool. That was your big bald head, bobble-headed self taking up 3 pillows at one time, yeah. Oh, don't you fluster my buster with all them flies. Lies. You handicapped cockroach. Oh, me, oh my, you can't be talking, no edges, Eugene. My name is Sarah, not Eugene Bernard. That's why your breath smell like exhaust pipes with your burnt esophagus. And your breath smell like a sat on toilet seat. Okay, slug lips, you can tone that down, especially since your scalp smell like clam muscles. And you built like an aardvark's hip bone. And you built. You is built like a rhino's upper lip. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. You need to tell your edges that because they stay missing in action, sloth neck. Now, Ty, why didn't you wake mama up in time to take the turkey out the oven from shimmering?
Simmering.
Boy, shut up. You know what I meant, slug lips.
Anyways, I was playing my game.
Okay, but now you playing with my food because now the turkey burnt like the back of your neck. Correction, burnt like your edges. You tried it. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them, you dusty elbow, and you better fix this. You crunchy croissant, what you expect me to do? Get into the car and go vroom vroom beep beep? No, tree branch breath. Run like Forrest Gump to the store and buy another one before she wake up. The store is closed just like your brain, you dumb nut. That's why your mustache smell like collard green juice. And the crevice of your lips smell like candy yams. Who did it and why? And that's beyond me. That's why you built like an unopened can of shoe peg corn. And you built. You is built like an irregular triangle. That's why you stink. Oh, hush. Every time you blink, your eyelids crunch. Hey! Sarah, baldy, don't test me without a Scantron, slug lips. You been bald. You better shut up. Anyways, who put up this tree? We did. Well, tell we I got a bone to pick because y'all left me sleeping. Well, when we go to French fries, I'll be sure to let we know at that time. Fool, are you referring to Frank? Who is she? Ye? I don't know her. Oh my wow, Sarah, we as in who all put up this tree? Oh my gee. You light-skinned hush puppy, calm down. You lopsided peacock, calm up. Child, anyways, me, grandma, and mama put this tree up. And you didn't even think to wake me up, sloth neck. No, snow crab knuckles, I didn't. That's beyond me, but you walked past my room, aardvark. Okay, and I walked past again. Oh, you got me chopped like some cube steak. You sure is built like one that's been through hardships. And you is built. You is built like this ornament. That's why you be drowning in slobber, broomstick lips. Sarah, I got a question, and I don't have an answer. Listen here, cornstarch, I didn't ask for all that. I was just wanting to know if you enjoyed the BHM lesson that we learned in Miss Cholesterol class a couple weeks ago. Child, I didn't know those people. It screamed stranger danger, so mama never told me to talk to them. But you weren't talking, egg roll. The teacher was. Okay, but she was talking about them through her lips, so therefore they was talking, slug lips not gone. See, that's why your scalp dry. I just watched it last night, and that's on Slavage. Lies. truth. Well, you must be allergic, because if you would have looked at your head, you would know. Okay, then, what it looked like, pork chop lips. It was Black History Month, and your head still looked like history. Crawfish crunch, that's what it looked like. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's beyond me. That's why you built like the bus Rosa Parks rode on, ugly. And you built. You is built like all 28 days in February times 3, egg roll. Shut up, frog knuckles. Okay, Ty, why was you in Miss Cholesterol class talking about her daughter's kneecaps? Bro, I wasn't even referring to her kneecaps. I was referring to the ice caps that we were learning about, chum bucket. Okay, see, don't you fluster my buster with your extra long chin. I just wasn't paying attention, that's all, but I'll eat that, though. Good, which now explains why your edge is gone. You probably ate them. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Well, get off Becky Sue's kneecaps. We all know they ashy. Yeah, just like the back of your neck, looking like some polar bear fur. Well, you can't be talking when your breath smell like chalk dust and giraffe ankles. Ty, don't you test me without a Scantron with your ugly self. You smell like who did it and why. You built like who did it and why. That's why your head shaped like a seedless pumpkin. And yours built like a table lamp, you dusty Dorito. And you built. You is built like a Wii controller. Shut up. Tell your nostrils that. They seem to be running their mouth without walking at first all the time. See, they doing it now. Flaring at me. Sarah, why did you move Big Bertha's chair today during service knowing good well she was about to fall out in the spirit? She always said she never caught the holy Casper the ghost, so I tried to help. Well, if anything, you knocked the spirit out of her when she hit that hard floor, and what a rumble it was. She was gonna fall regardless if I moved it or not. Just like your edge is gonna continue to fall out your head regardless or not. Listen here, slug lips, don't test me without a Scantron when your breath smell like Bible pages. And your forehead about as long as the Lord's Prayer, crawfish crunch. Little ugly, the inside of your mouth look like how Jesus parted the Red Sea. And you smell like the back of Big Bertha's ankle, which smell like cilantro, egg salad, and Clorox. That's why your lips built like the ingrown elbow that she got. And you built. You is built like the stone they rolled away. Shut up, you untouched corn dog. That's why you got fleas. Buffalo kneecaps, you stink. Excuse me, ye. You heard me, hot fish and tartar sauce smelling breath. See, what you're not finna do is come for me, you inside out tree stump. That's why you built like a green vine. And your teeth look like dominoes falling. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. You started with me, oyster lips. I was minding my own business. Okay, and I interrupted. It's interrupted, you watermelon seed shaped baboon. Listen here, crunchy nostrils. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You lose an edge to be every day. Shut up, slug lips. You shut up, you dumb diddly dumb dusty Dorito with dumb sauce on the side. That's why you built like the number 7, you lizard neck bone. And you built. You is built like a whole air conditioner unit, you daggone corn dog nugget. Alright, Donkey Kong, you did your big one, now it's my turn. Boy, shut up. Who you calling Donkey Kong when you built like Peter Rabbit? Miss Slug Lips with no vertebrae, your breath smell like old mac and cheese and car coolant. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them, you old fart. That's beyond me. That's why your forehead built like a burp bubble. And your neck is extended like a thick fishing rod. Be quiet, crab chin. Every time you blink, it sound like you're crunching chips. Shut up, you pelican toenail. Don't get mad at me, because every time you blink, it sound like somebody cutting cabbage. Oh, you think you so funny, huh? That's why you're built like the inside of a horse's gallbladder, ugly. And you built. You is built like a bulldog's middle finger. Oh, you burnt barbecue pit. Now help me find my scarf. This was not scarfing right. Now that I found my scarf, your behind finna be mine, your old wood chipper wonton noodle. First of all, you can't be talking when your eye bagging all the way down past your calf. Shut up, cause hold on, I get my beauty rest unlike you with your rhino wrist smelling scalp. Whose scalp smell like rhino wrist when your mouth smell like donkey burps? First off, your breath smell like rocks. Secondly, you need to stop testing me without a Scantron, cause I don't like that. Thirdly, I don't care. And fourthly, you're shaped like goat eggs. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. I gladly will. Monkeypox out here. I hope your pores clean. Child, don't do me, cause I put the squeaky in squeaky clean. I bet Miss Baldy with no edges, you and Mr. Clean got competition. That's why you built like the holes in somebody's crocs. And you built. You is built like a golf club. Okay, and the back of your neck smell like old glazed donuts and taco mix. And you smell like the unknown. Why did you make Miss Cholesterol and Miss AF's class difficult today? Because Miss AF's breath smell like butt and Miss Cholesterol sound like Mickey Mouse. She can't help it, you diddly dum dum ding fling. Okay, slug lips, and I ain't come here for respiration. I could have stayed home and watched it for myself on Disney Junior. It's replication. Somebody with so much mouth but ain't got much knowledge. You know what, you corn nugget? Don't do me. I wasn't trying to test you without a scantron, you ashy skid mark. I was actually helping. Well, help me out by not running your mouth instead of walking at first. Your breath smell like dog barks. Roof. And your scalp smell like sea kelp and coral reefs. Child, by your hairline shaped like an ironing board. And your hair built like 3 school buses. That's why you built like the legs on your desk at school. And you built. You is built like the disinfectant wipes you gave Miss Cholesterol. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your eyebrows look like pencil shavings. Why your breath smell like liver pudding? The same way your upper lip smell like spoiled milk, you crunchy cow. Who you calling a crunchy cow when your kneecaps look like beat down walnut? Your forehead shaped like an acorn. Go on somewhere, Beaver Bunion. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. The only thing off is your edges, and they would smell like mayonnaise and basil seasoning if they was on your head. Okay, coming from somebody whose teeth look like exponents that's finna raise something to the 3rd power. That's why your neck shaped like a milkshake straw. And you built like the I.O. in onion, you ingrown cabbage ball. And you built. You is built like a parrot elbow. And your big toe look like an exclamation point. Coming from somebody that's shaped like period, ugly tail cell. Why you let Miss Cholesterol mark me absent when we rode to school together? Because you wasn't in the class when she called your name, slug lips. I told you, bicycle breath, that I was going to the bathroom. Nobody told you to eat them eggs this morning, bubble gut Bertha. That's beyond me. If it wasn't for your microwave heated breath breathing all on them, they would have been fine. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why when you left the room became lighter. Heavy forehead. You ain't got no room to talk looking like a piece of corn that lost weight. Shut up, you inside out shoelace. No, you shut up, you oversized earlobe. That's why you built like Miss Cholesterol's wig cap. And you shaped like the back of her bald-headed daughter's head. And you built. You is built like some dentures. Don't test me without a scantron, you extra large nose hair. Can you explain to me why my colored crayons was not in my glittered fairy pouch when we got home? Probably because your hungry tail self ate them as a snack on the way home, crayon chomper. Who you calling a crayon chomper when your eyelashes about as stiff as them laptops that we use in clay? Child, bye, that is beyond me. If you just mad that you finna teleport every time you blink, just say that. Not you using big words that we haven't learned yet in class, you over a beaver. It's overachiever, you unbuilt bookshelf. That's why your ankles swole like Molly's bottom lip. Speaking of lips, yours shaped like an isosceles triangle. Oh, shut up. The palm of your hand smell like them slobbered up, farted on rugs that we sit on for story time. Oh, be quiet with the back of your ears smelling like garlic knots. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you built like them lopsided lunch tables. And you built. You is built like an unseasoned meatball. Yeah, you. Sarah, why the front of your nose shaped like deer antelope? The same way your scalp smell like spoiled tilapia. Oh, that's beyond me. Your breath smell like fart bubbles and a glazed honey bun, ugly. And you look like a cockeyed butterfly, you inchworm. That's why I look like your edges got deep fried like a deep fried Oreo, stupid. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your lips shaped like a number 2 pencil. And your neck dry like them ashy brick biscuits from Popeyes. Shut up, you built like some rock hard over air fried chicken nuggets. And you built. You is built like an egg yolk that smell like cinnamon raisin. Yeah. And your armpits smell like koala bear hiccups, you big body moose. Why did you tell bald-head Belinda that her breath smell like cat meow? Because her mama, Miss Cholesterol, told me to stop laughing in class. Child, you ain't got no room to talk when you wrong with your color pencil built knees. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. You can't even be talking when your forehead shaped like all the whiteboards in every class combined. First of all, your breath smell like the alphabet. And yours smell like A, B, C, D, E, F, elephant elbow. Oh!
All right, bread slice, I done about had it with you with your pores smelling like salad dressing and sat on recliners.
Just like your eyebrows shaped like a bootleg Nike logo. But in your case, just don't do it, you egg roll noodle.
Oh, hush, your breath smell like a booty crack, butt rag, and squeezed cheese.
And your teeth look like whipped stupidity and bubblegum.
Well, you got me chopped like some cube steak up here built like a hate comment.
That's why you built like a 4-leaf clover that couldn't clover.
And you built. You is built like a setback.
Shut up! Why the top of your head look like a bowl of peach cobbler?
The same way I'm wondering why you shaped like a squeezed ketchup packet.
Boy, you ain't got no room to talk when it smell like your tongue went deep sea diving with Ariel in it.
Oh, I know you ain't talking when God tells you to brush that mouth that smell like squirrel blinks before you thank him for waking you up.
Don't test me without a Scantron when your head shaped like a refrigerator along with your body being shaped like a wisdom tooth.
And the back of your knees smell like sourdough, sauerkraut, and tomato slices.
First of all, the top of your head twinning with several mountain peaks.
The same way your bottom lip look like a park bench that's waiting for somebody to sit on.
Child, by you built like somebody that eat rocks. Shut up.
And you built. You is built like some dryer sheets. Dryer sheets off layaway. Yeah, I laughed, I chuckled, but I got it at. Your breath smell like an example.
And yours smell like two pronouns that just went stale.
That's beyond me. That's why your neck shaped like a preposition.
Okay, the same way your big toe built like a hyperbole. Couldn't get it out.
Coming from somebody whose edge is shaped like a conjunction.
Ugh, that's why your spine shaped like an indirect object.
You thought you ate? Well, of course you did, because with teeth shaped like verbs, you ate the table and the chair.
Shut up, your independent claws, sized nostrils sucked up the plate.
All right, slug lips, your breath smell like adjectives.
And you built like an uncooked adverb.
And you built. You is built like a conjugation.
Be quiet, sloth neck. The crevices of your toes smell like your active and passive voice. Ugly. Ty, why in the world you built like a oogly moogly?
The same way your breath smell like pork belly pot roast, you melted igloo.
First of all, shut up. And secondly, your neck peeling like eraser shaving.
You buttermilk busted biscuit. Hush.
You dusty cornbreaded Dorito unhush.
Why you always running your mouth instead of walking it first?
All right, Mama Mabel. The only thing you gonna need is some red hair, you bald-headed onion.
What's balding is the area where your edges need to grow, slug lip.
That's why you shaped like a wisdom tooth.
And your cranium dismantled with your picture frame shaped eyebrows.
Coming from somebody who built like a Wii remote control.
And you built. You is built like a folding chair with your crusty upper lip on level 46 or stuck on stupid. Yeah, hurt to the core. Why do your breath smell like mosquito sneezes? The same way yours smell like bunny burps. While the top of your lips smelling like Listerine and giraffe jaws.
Okay, but your scalp up here smelling like gorilla gums.
That's beyond me. Coming from somebody whose ears is filled with horse hay. That's why you can't hear now.
Oh, you thought you ate? Yeah, some inchworms and fleas all up in your mouth.
Oh, hush, you bald-headed baboon. The roof of your mouth smell like cow udders.
Shut up. That's why old McDonald that did have a farm ain't got one no more, because you ate the fence fleeing all the animals.
You one of the animals that got away, oink oink. That's why you built like a hunchback chicken.
Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you built like a horse saddle.
And you built. You is built like some sheep nostrils.
Bro, why do you look like Osmosis?
The same way you look like Oswald, octopus lips.
First of all, ooh, get at me. Like, you thought I was feeling that? Your hairline is munch and crunch.
Sarah, the only thing that's crunchy is that mustache living above the top of your lip like a condo.
Okay, coming from somebody whose neck pores smell like porridge.
Porridge? That's beyond me. You smell like hotel sheets.
And you smell like unwashed bonnets.
See, it's always people like you with breath smelling like the beginning and the end.
And yours smell like the middle and the previews.
And your tongue dry like Velcro straps.
Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your chin longer than the Hollywood Hills.
And you wonder why your edge is above your lips.
Shut up. That's why when you brush your head, it sound like you grazing rocks.
All right, dry chalk dust skin behind your ears.
Ugh, at least my ears don't smell like milk. That's why you built like a nightlight.
And you built. You is built like LA traffic.
Your headspan is LA, so hush.
You just made your eyelashes look like palm tree leaves.
Bro, why your thoughts smell like salted snowflakes? Slug lips, how you even know what my scalp smell like?
Because every time you think hard, funky fumes come out.
Ooh.
Get at me. The only fumes you smelling is the fumes from the crack below your back, Mr. Unwashed. Sarah, don't test me without a Scantron when you know your upper lip smell like goat cheese and octopus tentacles. Shut up. That's why your mustache smell like cabbage juice. And the back of your neck smell like a giraffe's underarm. Okay, but you run around here smelling like bulldog hiccups. That's beyond me. Just like your edges are beyond you and your forehead. Evaporate. That's why you built like movie popcorn. And you built. You is built like a corrupted nose ring. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them, sloth neck. It's 2023, slug lips, and your breath still smell like 2022 and Dookie. And it's 2023 and your bald spot still looking edgeless and airy. Don't do me, do your mama. Boy, shut up, we got the same mama. I came out before you, so my mama became my mama at 2.5 seconds and yours became yours at 5.2. Ooh, get at me. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them, you busted bullfrog toe knuckle. Don't test me without a Scantron, Sarah, especially when the tip of your nose look like a toe knuckle that just got stubbed. Okay, but you walk around here with unwashed taste buds smelling like tart and fart. And every time you cough, it smell like a car that won't start. And your throat probably smell like sat on seats off a golf cart. At this point, the whole roof of your mouth is corroded. Throw it away and get a new one. Just like them eyebrows looking like burnt slug bags. The only thing burnt is probably the bottom of your feet looking like they used them to paint the road. That's why you built like outside. And you built. You is built like a busted acorn. Ty, I just love how you went to Pickle Ricky without me, slug lip. You mean Puerto Rico? Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. You know what I meant, Baldy. Who you calling bald when your forehead says hi to the clouds? Okay, see, now you flustering my buster with your knotted kneecaps kissing each other. The only thing you need to be kissing is some chapstick, dry lip Doretha. Stop minding my lips business, Bald Bunyan Bob. Okay, Stank Steve. Ooh, get at me. Shut up. You need to get at some mouthwash with your rank smelling gums. Coming from somebody whose breath smell like seatbelt buckles. What's going on? That's why you built like a beetle with no ankles, bug eyes. And you built. You is built like a crushed corn chip. Corn. Sarah, why in the world did I find doodle streak infested drawers in my room? Because mama said I could sleep in here while you was on Vickeration. Who? Vickeration, fool. Who me again? Owl, it's where you be going when you go out of town, slug lips. Vacation? Yes, fool. Don't fluster my buster now. All right now, you buttermilk busted biscuit. I asked you a question real nicely. I don't need all this extra riffraff. Well, guess what, Dusty Dorito? I don't care. Oh, I can tell the same that you don't care because look at your edges. They ain't even there. You need an Amber Alert for them things at this point. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you shaped like the inside of squash, you donkey. And you shaped like the tooth of a hippopotamus, you undeveloped inchworm. Just shut up. That's why you built like an unsent email, cornstarch. And you built. You is built like Grandma Twertsalot's wrinkled kneecap. Excuse me. Hi, it's only for the roast video. Okay, giraffe neck. What now, you buttermilk busted biscuit? I ain't been bothering you at all. I know. I just want to try something new. Like what? Roasted, but with the alphabet. So you do have a brilliant side. I'm so proud. All right, always ashy Ashley. Buttermilk busted biscuit blubber lips. Crawfish crunch Kathy. Dumb doofus DeAndre. Elephant ears Eugene. Farty fart Frederick. Green giant grouchy Glenda. And you built. You is built like a turd. That's not the next letter, slug lips. Just like them hairs on your head ain't edges. It's miracles. That's the same place your edges went. Uppercutted and never came down. May I help you, slug lips? Crusty around the edges. What do you want with me? You mean empty? Ain't nothing but imagination and open air where your edges supposed to be at. Okay, not too much on me. You just mad that a new biscuit is in town now. Don't make me pop you in your eye with a crumb off this bear biscuit. What Nikki say? Give it up. It's me. I win. You lose. Sloth neck hush. You gonna be drying out throats real soon. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Having folk looking boneless and shriveled up like Spongy Bob when he needed water. Water. Shut up. I know your biscuit be having people's throats looking like that dookie turd asking for chocolate. Chocolate, they're selling chocolate. You know what? That's why the bottom part of your biscuit ashy like the shadow up under your lip. And your whole build is built like an overbloated cloud from the sky, just big. And you built. You is built like edible bricks. Oh, get at me. You stank anyways. Sarah, your underarms smell like hot eggs. And the roof of your mouth smell like car tires and tuna tartar. You can't be talking when the back of your ears ashy like Mr. Brown kneecaps. Don't test me without a Scantron. That's why the width of your neck is giving a glacier gush. Ooh, get at me. You look like a defective calculator. Okay, look at me. Not giving a care. That's why your chin is shaped like a hash brown. And the rim of your ear is molded like a lopsided folding chair. You look like you licked lampshades. How you gonna say it look like I licked them when you the one that be eating couch stuff and you bald-headed, burnt, busted biscuit? That's beyond me. Your head shaped like a jelly belly jelly bean crawfish crunch. And your non-existent edges smell like rat knuckles. The crevice of your neck is built like a river with dookie water running through it. And you built. You is built like a stinking piece of chin hair. Shut up. Sitting up here smelling like hot dog water and Clorox. Your breath smell like them rotten candy corns that Miss Cholesterol and Miss AF brought to class today. Well, with the way the back of your neck set up, it smell like baboon brisket, so you clearly can't complete. It's compete, you dusted doorknob. Okay, you sloppy Joe built jellyfish, the inside of your brain cells shaped like gummy worms. Whoa, that's beyond me. That's why your forehead shaped like a New York style slice of pizza. Oh, get at me. So Pacific. It's specific, slug lips. Whoa, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. You can't be talking, grammar police, when the back of your cranium poked out like a walnut. The same way your lips built like a Santa park bench. And you built. You is built like a can of busted croissants. And your belly button corrupted like a can of buttermilk busted biscuits, you acorn. The same way your edges are expired, non-existent, and outdated. That's why your breath smell like some hippo toe knuckles. Did you know the back of your neck smell like spoiled lunch meat? And did you know your booty hole smell like forced farts and cottage cheese? First of all, you been sniffing my drawers. Ty, don't fluster my buster. I don't gotta smell your drawers to know that you stink and smell like catfish nuggets. Sarah, the only thing that's catfish is them edges you continue to claim. That's why your kneecaps shaped like vanilla wafers. And the longitude of your back is shaped like an ironing board. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your chin shaped like asparagus. Asparagus. And you built. You is built like I think not. Okay, now be for real, slug lips. How am I built like words? Because, sloth neck, you are. And you're not built like words, you're built like my shirt. Okay, and did your shirt just change? Indeed. Now how you did that? Doodle breath, because I did. And if you want one, you can go to creator.spring.com, or you can click that link in my bio to get your own. Are they free? I think not. The only thing free is the choice of what you want, whether that's a mug, a short sleeve, a hoodie, or this long sleeve that I got on. Boy, shut up. I knew all this already. Like, it should be free 99 because I'm your sister, blubber lips. Look down. Look up, little ugly. Always telling me to do something. Look down for what? Ah! Now, Ty, we not fixing to go through this again. The only thing that's been through it is them edges that's looking about burnt, broad, and tight. You love talking about my edges like your teeth in your mouth ain't doing the roller coaster. Okay, ooh, get at me. You thought you ate, didn't you? You bloated beaver munching on wood. Don't fluster my buster, because this ain't even what I got time for. So, Sarah, what do you have time for? To ask you why my Snickers is gone out of my candy bag. They all gone. Because I looked at them, they looked at me, they said, hey, and I said, munch. See, you trying to play games with me, slug lips. Don't do that. Then don't ask me a question you don't want to answer to, sloth neck. Well, looky here, you googly-eyed glob of stuck on stupid. You better learn how to ask next time. That is beyond me, because who you talking to? You need to be asking why you built like a flat napkin with mustard on it. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your neck neck shaped like half of a Kit Kat, you buttermilk busted biscuit. And you built. You is built like a defected air fryer. Ooh, that's what I'm stuttering. Can't even get it out. Shut up. That's why you smell like neck sweat. And your breath smell like sweat glands. Sarah, I just got to say, I don't like how you approached me the other night about your stinking candy. Well, first of all, you shouldn't have even been in my candy. And secondly, it don't stink. You saying that like I can wear your candy. In your candy. Like, don't fluster my buster. Boy, shut up. You know what I mean with your stinking doodle booty draws. That's beyond me. That's why your head is mad huge. What you be thinking about? Okay, ooh, get at me with your big wide back bigger than the Grand Canyon. Your back span is about as wide as a floor plan with your sweaty shoulders. Slough neck, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Next time, learn who you talking to, helium breath. That's why when you sneeze, it smell like cigarette ashes and coleslaw in the atmosphere. Girl, be quiet, dirty neck. Dirty neck? The only thing that's dirty is your belly button that probably smell like mac and cheese and elderberry. That's why your spine built like a fig tree. And your eyebrows look like turkey feathers. And you built. You is built like an ingrown aggravation. All of this because you ate my candy, slug lips. Move! Disturbing my peace. Slug lips. What, crawfish crunch? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, no edges, Imogene. You're so kind. Happy Thanksgiving. Excuse me, buttermilk busted biscuit Barack. Oh, I'm sorry, no lip lima bean. Did I fluster your buster? Yes, you did, musty mustard smelling mac and cheese Clarence. Now that's beyond me, burnt honey ham Heather. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them crusty dressing around the edges, Colethal. All right, sloth neck. Firstly, the dressing is golden baked. Secondly, your teeth is about as green as the collard greens potato salad Pamela. Ooh, get at me, Ty the skinny talking turkey. That's why you built like a piece of casserole, fat back meat Felicia. And you smell like egg salad, corn on the cob Chris. And you built. You is built like the whole Thanksgiving spread. Your back is about to be bigger than the biggest big of the biggest big of the biggest big. Big back. Patty whack. Give a dog a bone. Sarah, it's the top of the new year and your back still blown out like an exploded tire. Okay, but your breath still smell like last year. Smelling like washed rags and green onions. See, what we not finna do is fluster my buster with your old lopsided popsicle looking neck. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why underneath your chin it smell like zebra lips and baboon gums. And the front of your forehead extended like a vacation. Says the one who got slug lips and a discombobulated thigh bone. Discombobulated? Now where did you learn a big word like that with your small french fry sized brain? Slough neck, shut up before you be bald by them all. That's beyond me. That's why you built like a lava lamp on clearance. Didn't I say shut up? Shut up. That's why your eyebrows shaped like a candy cane from the 1960s. And you built like a wide back walrus. And you shaped like a floppy back flamingo. And you built. You is built like a piece of pork tenderloin. Boy, flutter, cause I'm sure your nostrils smell like fruit punch and cassette tape dust. Slug lips, why the back of your neck looking unwashed and unsanitary? The same way your edges look dry and scalloped like some uncooked potatoes. Okay, first of all, buttermilk busted biscuit, you ain't got no room to talk. Well, yeah you do. Look at the size of that forehead. And look at yours, up here looking like a bloated hot air balloon. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your scalp smell like canola oil. That's beyond me. I'd rather have canola scalp hair than having blank spots where my edge is supposed to be at. Crawfish crunch. Keep on running them gums. That's probably crusty. Ooh, get at me, because the way your elbows set up, I can sure enough write on the chalkboard. Real bad. Okay, and your back about as wide as one. Up here built like a set of bald-headed bowling pins on clearance. And you built. You is built like a hyena knuckle. Boy, shut up with your ashy flower looking knees. Sarah, it look like your existence needs some airing out. Step outside. Get out. Why in the world did you let Fred bring that early Valentine's Day gift to class today? You just want to be loud all the time. Slug lips, mind your beeswax. Now, Sarah, why would I do that? I'm allergic. Boy, shut up. Your eyeballs need to stop trespassing and find their own Valentine. Blubber lips, I got plenty on my roster. Unlike you and Fred. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. The only people on your roster is a bunch of stank people. They only stank when you come around. That's why you belong outside out there smelling like wet dog and aloe vera. That's beyond me, especially when you smell like buttered corn, shaving cream, and meatball sauce. And you built like a foosball table. And you built. You is built like a deformed chocolate chip. Your neck is shaped like a mechanical pencil without the lead. Alligator ankle, sloth neck. You bumblebee toenail, rusted. You uncooked carrot with a mustache. And you're an unwashed donkey beaver back. You limp onion lip, I'm coming in swinging. Just like your breath that just knocked hygiene out the park. Hey, batter, stank. All right, slug lips, I done about had it with you and your ashy glazed elbows. Ooh, get at me. At least my elbows ain't used to spark up fires. Boy, shut up. Your upper lip smell like celery. And the back of your neck smell like farted in tidy whities. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you built like Big Bird's beak. And you built. You is built like a lopsided corn dog. Sloth neck, your forehead span is about the same size as our dining room table. Says the one whose forehead get mistaken as a billboard in New York. That's why your lips dry like them concrete jungles Alicia Keyboard was singing about. It's keys, and I'm sure the back of your throat smell like keys and a bunch of metal. Yeah, buttermilk busted biscuit, you smell like a trapezoid. And you look like a lizard that ain't got no insurance. Why look like you eat cough syrup? All right, Brillo pad muncher, that's what we not finna do. Then why look like your kneecaps got racetrack lines in them? You ashy, Miss Ashy? You know we was playing in the sandbox with bald head Belinda and it dried my knee juice up. Knee juice? Slug lips, that's what I said, ain't it? Oh, okay then. What needs some juice is the spot where your edges don't live at. I'm tired of you talking about my edges when your chin look like it lift weights. And the back of your neck look like it's used to land airplanes. All right, you wide back walrus, you ain't got no room to talk. You're right, I don't. Because your forehead take up most of the space. Boy, you know good and well your bottom lip taking up all that space. Lips built like a spaceship. And you built. You is built like a busted pinata. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Oh, get at me. You are like I'm scared of your unknown looking self. The only thing unknown is your breath smelling like who did it and why. Why has it taken us this long to roast each other like a honey roasted peanut, slug lips? I don't know. You tell me, you buttermilk busted biscuit. All right, you slew-footed Subway sandwich. You can calm that down. And you sloppy corn raisin bagel. You can tone that down. See, what we not finna do is fluster my buster with your bottom lip looking like it's bow-legged. Oh, that's beyond me. Now you really got me chopped like some cube steak, you distorted robots, blocks character. That's why it look like your skin smell like Fortnite and the tip of your elbow is shaped like a knee replacement. Oh, get at me with your breath smelling like couch cushion. And you sitting up here with teeth looking like wind chimes. Ding, 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 ding. That's why you built like them 95 degrees that Gorilla was talking about. Don't do big glow because it's Glorilla. And just for that, you built. You is built like a stepped on lint brush with dog hair on it. Bark! Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Oh, trust me. Them 95 degrees done already air fried your edges off. So I ain't got to get off nothing. You wide back Mack truck. Why your breath smell like history books? The same way your jaws smell like egg yolk, you big back brisket. And that's why your edges ain't came back to shore yet. Just bald and blank up there. Okay, that's why your upper lip shaped like a diagonal line. Ooh, get at me. That's why you built like an unmeasured piece of tree bark. And you smell like some peed on cornflakes. You dusty Dorito, the hair on the back of your neck is nappier than the hair connected to your scalp. The same way your mustache thicker than your eyebrows, looking like they got aloha. Oh, boy, shut up. You heard me. I said aloha. Big head, no brain. It's alopecia. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. Dang. The only thing off is your edges. I done said this already. You know what? That's beyond me. That's why you built like a question mark without the curves. So an exclamation point. You know what? And you built. You is built like a bulldog. That's exactly what your feet be doing. Doing all that barking. You better keep them under control, them carpet grippers, before I call Animal Crackers Control and they gonna get you. Why your throat built like a speed bump? You long-nosed lizard. Be quiet. I bet the crevices of your eyelids smell like mustard and mayo. And the inside of your dry mouth begging for water. Water! That's why the back of your neck yelling for a shower. You ain't got no room to talk when you look like that dried out inchworm that can't hear. What? What are you saying? Shut up. You need to wash your kneecaps. They smell like Alfredo. The size of your back is about as wide as 3 highways. Slug lips, please. You are lopsided like a melted popsicle. With your nostrils looking like a giant. With your nostrils looking like. Oh, hush. That's why you can't get your sentence out. Cause you're built. You is built like a sat-on, farted-on bed comforter. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why your edges are beyond me. And your belly button sagging beneath me, following you around like a shadow. That's why your bottom lip shaped like a ring light. Sarah, it's your turn to brush your teeth. Slug lips, you don't tell me what to do. I will wash them when I'm ready to do so. I then keep on sitting there with your breath smelling like hot mouth balls, because I do not care. The only thing hot is the roof of your gums, smelling like hot wings and wood sticks with a side of coleslaw. Now you know that's beyond me, just like that mustache on the top of your lip. Oh, you burnt ham hock. I can't help that I ain't hit publicity yet. You dumb dusty Dorito, it's puberty. Shut up with your oily kneecaps. You compete, your knees competing with Steve Harvey bald head. Coming from somebody whose edges play Marco Polo every second of your existence. Oh, you get on my nerves. Get off of them. The only thing off is your odor. It smells like stale cabbage and carrot juice. Just like your underarms, smelling like patio dust and twangy pickle. Well, if you keep acting like you don't want to brush them teeth, your mouth gonna be dusty and empty, just like Aunt Janita. Huh? What you say? Don't be making fun of her empty mouth when you built like a cheese grater. And you built. You is built like a bed rail falling off the screws. Loosely. Oh, that's why the back of your neck discolored like your pinky toe, ugly. Move. Oh, now you want to brush your teeth with your raggedy stale breath. Shut up. And you need to wash the back of that neck. It look like a Dorito. And that's exactly why you sound like a broken record, you old fart. Hey, yo, Dookie Breath, it's International Women's Day. Power to the women. And you need to grow some power to them bald spots in the back of your head. I don't have bald spots. That's just new growth trying to grow in. What did you just say? I said they trying to come in. Exactly, trying. And in other words, that mean they not. Oh, be quiet. You just jealous that we have our own day to our own selves. The women do. You don't. Hey, why not me too? Because you built like a rest home rocking chair with fart dust on it. Okay, and wet wah woo. I'm still a woman, you dummy dumb dusty Dorito. I think not, you burnt Brillo pad built bacon shrimp. You better shut up and treat me like the queen I am today. Yup, I'll treat you to some edge control and prayer. I'm just trying to help. How you gonna be a queen and your edges are unseen? Make that make sense, cake pop neck. That's why your hairline ziplining. Wee. Ooh, get at me. Okay, I'll eat that one since it's International Women's Day, but next time I'm flaming your no eyebrow flamingo looking self. It's okay, punk, but all jokes aside, happy International Day. You know we stuck in the house forever. Oh, I think not. Who said that? Corona did. Chronicle don't even have any lips, so how does she say that? She ain't got no elbows either, or no knees, but that's besides the point. She's finna shut down the U.S. Maybe your stinking underarms gonna shut everything down. That's probably what she meant. And maybe them bald spots in the back of your head shining like a disco ball gonna shut everything down. Stop saying I have bald spots. Then tell Jesus to fill them in and I won't have to say that anymore, you crusty tortilla. You stay stuck on stupid thinking like that. What's wrong with you? Oh, just wait until Corona gets you. She gonna give your ingrown edges the virus. And she gonna make them ingrown toenails on your feet look at each other too if you don't shut up.
Hey, big toe. Hey, pinky toe. Leave my toes out of this, just like the Lord left the shine out them gums, because them things in your mouth are gray and crusty. Don't smile. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. That's why you stink. If Corona had a smell, your upper lip would smell just like it. And that's why you got mismatched nostrils. You can tell that right side always stopped up. What needs to be stopped is this breath that's kicking like a baby throwing a bottle at the crib. Why do you always say I stink? Because Jesus made you, so it must be true. Well, that's beyond me. Obviously below your standards too, walking around here smelling like gargle salt water and cream cheese. Move! See, this is why you finna get beat up. You built like a beat up. Hey, you need to tone it down with that disrespect, slug knees. See, this ain't gonna work. How I got a high metabolism, yet I'm tired of you. Make that make sense. Where did you learn that word at? What word are you talking about? Meta, boyaka, boyaka, boyaka. That is not what I said. Now tone that down. Oh, okay, you still built like 2-ply toilet paper anyway. And your edges smell burnt like Michael Jackson moonwalked on them spots at 150 miles per hour. That's what Jesus said when he tried to get your edges to stick on, but they kept falling off. Frustration. Shut up. That's why your scalp crunchy like kettle corn chips. Like who? Kettle corn chips. Kettle corn chips. Just like it. And that's why your neck built like a picture frame. And you built like a train wreck. Chugga chugga choo choo. You about to poo-poo on yourself. Ooh, clean up. We need to clean up. You know what? All this disrespect in the new year and decoration is just beyond me. All right, then, Miss Decoration. Last time I checked, it was called Decade. I think, yes, you got that right. See, I got that 2020 vision while you about to sit over there and have that 10-10 vision. Hey, wait a minute. Why I only got half? Because I'm about to bust you in your eyeball and you're going to only be able to see half of what's available and in store for you in 2020, little ugly. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe these shenanigans. That's sad. Oh, Lord, here we go, back in school again. You daggone right. You need it because your slow self up here using the number 3 pencil. How that happen? The same way the dollar store sold it to me. Lies you tell, that's why the back of your hairy neck look like Mr. Fluster's mustache. Bigfoot 3.0. See, you better shut up before I glue your lips shut with this Elmo. Ain't it called Elmer's? Elmo's on Sesame Street. You know what? Beyond me. You just dumb as a box of rocks sitting up here smelling like disappointment and crawfish. How you know what disappointment smell like? Cause you're sitting right across from me. Breath smell like boiled egg. Oh, I think not crayon mouth. You're not gonna sit up here and talk junk to me like this. Well, maybe wash sometimes and maybe I won't have to. At this point, this beyond me. My education is more important than this conversation. You right. I can't be getting held back because of you. Head built like a TV stand. You know that new movie that's coming out on Disney? What, Blubber Lips? It's called Finding Hairline. It's about how your hairline got caught in the umbilical. We ain't learned that word yet. Keep flustering my buster, you bald-headed bowling pin. I ain't playing with you. Little bald head, it's Black History Month. Don't you feel alive? Nope, I feel dead. Why? Cause your breath killing everything around, including me! Just full of sin. You know what? That wasn't my question. That's why you built like a minivan with no headlights. Out like a light. And you built like a Toyota with no windshield wipers, you crusty chin crevice. You know what? I'm not gonna let your bald-headed, ashy ear-looking self ruin my Black Power moment. But why didn't they call it Gray History Month? Because we don't walk around here looking like the TV with the the static. You know what I meant. Stop talking. You stop talking, slug lips. Got my brain buffering like a YouTube video. Huh? Fool, you heard what I said. You the reason my soul feel gray. Make that make sense. You know what? The only thing that's probably gray is your gums, because you never wash them right. And what's about to be black is them 2 things on your face called eyeballs. If you keep disrespecting me like that, you better shut up. What would Jesus do? Tell you to grow some edges, now move. You the reason why I got gas. Hut to. Sound like you marching to the beat of a dumb drum. Sit down somewhere, you burnt raisin. You know what? Let me prepare for the Super Bowl in peace. Thank you. And how you gonna do that? By tuning your bald-headed self out with my stomping. Well, I mean, you already built like a football. And you built like all the Super Bowls put together. Head so big, your thoughts all lost with no navigation. That's just sad. You know what? How you know what's going on in my head? It's not what's going on inside your head. It's what's going on the outside. And you still ain't got no edges, I see. You stay talking about my edges. You got a mustache, too. It's hereditary. I mean, you really think Ty gonna shave his mustache for these skits? I think not. You right. Well, you still ugly. Smell like crayons. And your eyebrows drawn on with one. Be quiet. Watch the Super Bowl. You must be hungry talking about some Super Bowl. It's super! And you about to have a super duper knot across your eyelids. Keep talking to me. Your breath already stinks. Smell like keychain metal and tartar sauce. Go lick an elbow, slug lips, while I prepare for this game. Thank you very much.
Can you move out the way and stop playing with the ice?
Oh, I know one thing. You better shut up and go on somewhere.
You better move your rag looking like somebody auntie up out of here.
I know you better lower that talk before you lose a chromosome.
You don't take you and your dusty, crusty looking prison shirt back to the penitentiary, we might have an issue.
And you need to take yourself back to the shower smelling like canola oil and cornflakes. Just flaky, stank. Oh, yeah.
That's why you look like you built like the inflatables in front of car dealerships.
You built like the snack that don't smell bad. Why? Cause you ain't got no teeth.
I do though. I do. Where's your mama? Who raised you?
Jesus, cause he made me. Now shut up and go on somewhere so I can play with the ice. Dang, no, Jake. Orlando, Florida finna be litty tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be lit alright. Your hot breath gonna burn the whole venue down. I know one thing, you better lower that tone before you lose the chromosome. I'm just saying, people trying to have fun, yet when they leave, they're gonna be bald-headed and sad. Shaking my head. Center. Yeah, you need to be shaking your head because you got dandruff. And you need to be shaking some mouthwash in your mouth. No wonder why you talk under your breath, because if you talk above it, you gonna pass out, and that's on life support. We need a medic and some anointing oil. Oh Lord, here we go again. And you need some gum too. For your gums, cause them things darker than nighttime. That's sad. No, I don't. Oh yes, you do. Big red for your big head. Got my eyebrows sweating. Here, take this. How can my breath be bad if I'm a good child? My breath is not bad. Oh yes, it is. If we don't contain your breath, it's either gonna hit me or land on somebody else. You see what I did there? Or land on Orlando. Shut up. You need to. Breath sitting up here smelling like farts, wheelchair wheels, and bread edges. Move. That's why when we get to Orlando, Florida, I'm leaving you behind. Just like Jesus left your hairline in heaven, because your forehead was too big to put it on. Why did you make Oprah fall like that on stage? Oh, you better stop flustering my buster. I didn't do that. Yes, you did. She knew your edges was on the loose running, so she tried to pull her I'ma head out. And instead, she pulled a hip bone because of you. Wait, what? Wait, nothing, you crusty cornflake with scalp juice on it. You did it. No, I did not. You better shut up. You better tell Oprah to shut up with that line talking about some shoes, and it was you that did it. But it wasn't me. You're making my new growth itch. Your hot breath caused everybody to start running. Next thing you know, all that wind hit her scrawny self. You know she old, then boom. Pop goes Oprah, center. I think not. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. For real though, you need to go pick Oprah up. Her hip probably still dislocated. Well, I can't do nothing about that. I'm a youngin', built like a funyun. No wonder why you stay smelling like onions and disappointment. Go wash. Save Oprah. I'm not stinking. Well, not stinking meets soap. Hey, greasy lips, your knees still ashy, I see. And I see you ain't brushed them teeth either, long neck Larry. My breath ain't got nothing to do with this conversation. Yes, it do, because it smell like who did what and why they did it, and that's highly disrespectful to my nostrils. That's why the back of your head built like a TV remote. And you look like you eat water, chomping on H2O, slug lips. And you smell like stale french fries. And you built like mama's crooked middle finger. Oh, be quiet. That's why your elbows ashy like chalk dust. Your forehead built like a can of Lysol. And your lips dry like the ashy part in between somebody's fingers. Fool, that's what your fingers look like. Excuse me. Yeah, I said it. You ashy. You better shut up. You know we ran out of lotion. And it's because you used it all for your daggone head, your elbows, and your lips. Just disrespectful. I think yes. If I looked up dry in the dictionary, your tea kettle head built self will be the front and center. Shut up. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. This ain't over. Quarantine got me stressing. Oh, I can tell. That hairline just riding the wave. And your edges been rolled the wave off your head, just say it. You get on my nerves. Get off of them. Oh boy, you don't like them apples, do you? Yet your head built like one. Make that make sense. And you smell like stale saliva. And your breath smell like deer ankles. Says the one that's over here built like some cornbread and Brillo pads. Oh, beyond me, the back of your neck dry like a Brillo pad. Oh, you better trap it up, slug lips. You better trap yours. Matter of fact, open your mouth. Smell like quarantine just ran up in there and died. Fixy, Jesus. What Jesus need to fix is that belly button. That thing smell like cottage cheese and shoestrings. Okay, first of all, belly buttons don't stink loud and proud like that. That's just your scalp. You ain't washed since your baby dedication at church. And on what day that was? That's exactly what Jesus said when he was crafting your edges. Like, should it go on that side? Should it go on that side? You know what? She don't need none. And you know what? Matter of fact, open your mouth. Why? That's the same question I was asking mama when we was in the womb. Bruh, you stink. What you mean? That's your unwashed upper lip. No, you funky. Got the house smelling like corn chips and slobber. Yeah, I said it. Smelling like corn chips and slobber. A whole funk factory. Where is all this random heat coming from? Obviously in your crack in your drawers. Okay, you gorilla goat. You ain't finna bust up in here thinking you running something. Only thing you need to be running is some bath water with Clorox in it. Soap won't do it. Okay, this is beyond me. You better go play with your little bald-headed baby dolls and leave me alone. Boy, be quiet. That's why you built like a honey bun dipped in candle crunchies. And the front of your knees built
built like a cactus. No wonder why everybody was falling at church.
It was because the Holy Spirit was moving in there.
No, it was you moving around, pricking everybody's knees. Everybody. You even pricked the mother of the church. She failed.
Oh, my flustered buster, did I?
Yep, you did. She been on the ground since quarantine.
You freaking lying, let me see. Oh my. Alright, you burnt crawfish fillet. It's the neck hairs for me. Sarah, you smell like the elbow crevices of Goliath when he fought David with your dirty, unwashed neck. Well, first of all, you can pipe that down, Sasquatch. Sasquatch. You smell like who did it and why? Says the one that's smelling like goat milk from a farm we don't even own. You can shut up with all of that. Over there, smell like an over-roasted corn chip. You dusty, unlocked screen door. That's why your scalp shredded like some lettuce. And the front of your top lip built like a banana boat. Go ahead, go on and float away from me. Well, your forehead got me. Looking at the size of that thing, you probably float up to give Jesus high fives every day. Bruh, this forehead came in a 2-for-1. Look at this, look at yours. Look at yours. It's pregnant before you are. You know what? You get on my nerves. Get off of them. If nerves was a person, I would have been got off, especially with you over there smelling like maple syrup and mustard earring backs. Just gone. You sitting up there smelling like a fart that can't. It's just sitting in between the cheeks, just waiting. That's you, ugly.